Generation Z, Zoomers,
Gen Z.
Gen Z is the next wave.
Yeah, on my chin like I'm playing SOS. Magic cause I hit in the way of the innocence. Cause it blowing traffic, call it like he on SOS.
Whatever you call them, they're everywhere. Historically, skateboarding has been dominated by young people. In the 1970s, we had people like Bobby Casper Boyden coming up in the ranks. Fast forward and we had Eric Dressen and Tony Hawk and Rodney Mullen and the rest of the Bones Brigade pretty much. Into the 90s, we had Guy Mariano leading the pack and so on and so forth. Nigel Houston, today we have Cater. And if you look at Instagram, there are so many incredible young people on their skateboards. My history in freestyle looks a little bit different. Now, when my friends and I began to jump into the pro division, we were 16 or 17, and the majority of the pros were basically 30, 40, 50 years old. Now, there was some young talent in freestyle skateboarding, don't get me wrong, but it was generally a flash in the pan, and the majority of the top-ranked freestylers were 40. And the general consensus was that freestyle took a really long time to get good at. You had to be 40 or 50 to really master this thing. And when you look at the top 10 rankings in a freestyle contest, it was rare to find someone under the age of 30. But fast forward to today, and something seems to have shifted.
All the way inside is skittish. Hopping out the rave is skittish. Smashing on it, just skittish. Running the chair with no limit. Popping on X, popping on X, popping on X pills. Got a new car, got a new, and I got a new deal. Pull it to the crib like, what up? Got a penthouse in on my wrist.
Isamu Yamamoto from Japan really led the charge for the Gen Z hostile takeover of the freestyle scene. Back in 2016, Isamu entered the pro division and dominated the world roundup. Since then, we've seen so many new young freestylers. Folks like Yuzuki Kawasaki, Yuta Fuji from Japan, Rihanna and Danny and Alexandru Sturbu from Romania, Charles Ribeiro from Brazil, Ethan Young and Adam from the US, Ben in the UK. We have so much new young talent. But like, why?
Why?
There are so many new ways to discover freestyle skateboarding. And the Japanese were the first to really push new ways to get involved with it. In the early 2000s, the JFSA, the Japanese Freestyle Association, started putting together events, competitions, lessons, and most importantly, videos to share what freestyle is. Their competition series brought people together, their videos shared what was happening in those competitions with new people. Like, even from the US perspective, seeing Japanese skate videos was like my favorite thing when I first got into freestyle. And in the last 10 years, we've seen such a shift in the way social media plays a part in our lives. Having platforms like this right here, and Instagram and TikTok, if it's not already banned, to just interact with each other and share like tricks or trick tips or whatever is huge. Those old dudes were all sending each other VHSs and like newsletters and stuff, like actual like folded newsletters in the mail. This is me putting something in a mailbox, by the way. People like Tony Gale and Christian Heiza and Marius Constantine and the Fuji brothers and so many others all kind of made ways for us to interact with each other and connected the dots across the world. And because of them, we've kind of seen some countries blow up when it comes to freestyle skating. Obviously, Japan and Romania have become these like powerhouses of freestyle skating. And Brazil, the US, the UK, and Europe are right behind them. So the bottom line is, whether you are 9 years old or 90 years old, you're in good company in the freestyle community. But with that being said, if you're 30 or older and you're in the pro division, you gotta watch out, because you're not gonna be there for much longer. I feel really spoiled because every Sunday, myself and a bunch of other freestylers meet up at Bixby Park in Long Beach, California to do some skating. Nowadays, it's a bit distanced because we have to be safe, keep everybody safe and healthy. But I have a chance to steal tricks and sponge ideas off of these young freestylers that come out to that. People like Quentin and Julian and Jacob Scott. And while I feel like I'm starting to turn into one of those old men in the freestyle scene, I'm totally okay with it, because I would much rather let them win the contests while I just get to sit on the sidelines and do my little pogos. It's kind of more fun anyway. All right, here's some clips of Julian, Jacob, and Quentin all crushing it at a recent Sunday session. Keep dancing, everybody. Take care of each other. Be good to each other. And we'll see you very soon for another one of these little videos. gonna do a monster walk and then a 540 spin, and you ended up doing every trick we were just practicing, and then the monster walk, and then the 540 spin.
Basically, it's because if I'm practicing on a combo and I say I'm gonna do this trick, I'm gonna do it with the combo.
With the combo.
What did you just learn like last week?
Coconut wheelies.
You did?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Sure.
Do you have any tips for like what helped with coconut wheelies?
Remember to hook your foot. So
Hook
when
your
you're going, instead of going flat, remember to stay with your feet like diagonal and make sure that your feet like don't hit, which that's not what you want to do. But
I have no idea what just happened, but I believe you. Last question. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
SpongeBob.
Good job today.
Thank you.
I'm still in super slow motion. What do you want to say to YouTube now that I can put you in like 120 frames per second?
I don't know. That's perfect. I don't know.